Hey everyone, out the front here to prune our persimmon. Gave us a really good season this year. I reckon 30 to 40 persimmons from this one little tree. It's in the front yard along with my cherry guavas, Indian guavas, asparagus that I've got to move and a few other things. But if we look here, we can see there's a bit of an issue. It's leaning. I planted it too close to some of the other plants that I have. So I'm using a star picket to try and bring it back. So we'll try and straighten him up a bit more this year, but mostly get him away from the fence. First thing I'm going to do is cut off all of these internal branches. So let's get my clean but rusty secateurs out and let's have a look. So this one's going nicely out that way. This one's alright. I think we'll take this one off. I'm going to try striking some of these, see if we can get them to grow. So we'll leave him over here. So as we can see, we've got a rather tangled mess. There's a couple of broken branches in here. Down here we can see we've really got to clear this out and bring it back away from the fence. We'll go over here and I'll show you. So as you can see, it's leaning right over this fence, which I'm not sure our neighbours like, but in any case we'll trim it away from there and try and pull him back a bit. And that one tall branch is going to come off because it's making it difficult to get to the persimmons at the top there, because I've got to bag them all due to the fruit fly. Alright, let's get our picket back in. We'll move away about there. And that's just hit something really hard. Okay, that seems to be there. Okay, look what I've got. Right, we've got crossing branches. Leave him there. Take that one off. Let's try and open up the middle a little bit. I'll take that one off altogether. Right. As I said, that one's coming off because I have to bag these and I don't want them too far up. So I'm actually going to chop all these up into little pieces. And I can just stay on the ground here. Alright, so this one's crossing over. Here she comes. It's too close to the fence, so we'll shorten it. Put her inside. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. These are okay. That one's not. That one looks a bit dead. I'm growing the wrong way. And it's also broken. As is this one. one's crossing over. That's growing down. Going inward. That's going inward. I won't take too much more off this. That's too tall. I want it to grow this way. That's too far that way. That looks pretty much it to me. Overall, taking the height down a bit, thinned out the middle, still got new growth and old growth on it. So hopefully we'll still get a really good season next year. I'm going to give it a good fertilising now. Try and straighten it up a little bit. And we'll see how it goes next season. Alrighty, I'll add some of the cuttings and planting those, trying to get them going. We'll see how they go. Hopefully they'll go like the mangoes and take off. We can do with a few more persimmon trees. Okay, so there we go. It's a little bit straighter, not much, but a little bit. Certainly cut down to a height where I can reach most of it, and thinned out, particularly in the middle. It's been neglected rather badly. I'll cut these off. So it's going to take time to get back to a nice shape and upright and that sort of thing. Okay, we're back. I'm going to start cutting the cuttings. So where are we going to go? What we can see from here is that's this year's growth, and that's last year's growth. Now I'm not 100% certain which place we should cut it, so I'm going to do a few. So I'll just take these little side ones off. I'm going to cut him so he's got a bit of the old and a bit of the new, which hopefully we can see in the video there. I'm pretty certain the old wood on its own won't grow, but guess what? We're going to give it a shot. So I'm going to take a few small ones off here. And that doesn't look good. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. Let's look for some better ones. Okay. This has some buds on it. So we're going to chop that one off from where the fruit's been. And again, new growth and old growth. Put a 90 angle cut on it. We'll use pure old growth one as well. Now, got to remember which way's up, so let's make a nice diagonal cut in it. We know that's the way it goes up. See, I like the idea of these. Not sure if I'm right, but I do like the idea of that. I'll cut that off. There it is there. Now this is all new growth on this one. I'm going to cut him off here. And that's all new growth, and we'll see how that one goes. Trim him down to a single one and take him off at this joint here. And we might even try that one as well. What's the harm? So we've got about 7 or 8 there. Don't like the look of that. I think this one is too old, so we won't do that one. This one's got some green on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and grow a forked one, like so. And so, this one I'm going to leave alone after I take the side ones off. Again, we've got some nice, what looks like nice buds coming along the stem here. I'm wondering, should I cut that shorter? Probably should. It's a bit shorter on that one. Lots of buds on this one. So we'll cut the new growth off. We shall. Alright, and we've got a couple more here that I've already trimmed down. And we're not going to do that one. Alright, let's go and get some pots. Okay, so I've got two parts I'll be using, or two types I'll be using. I've got this Clone X, which seemed to work quite well on the mangoes. And I have, this is older, but plant cutting powder. So I'm going to run the experiment. I'm going to get a couple of very similar ones, like so. Yeah, they're very similar. I'm going to do one in the powder and one in the liquid. We'll put them in some nice little pots here. Let's get some soil in there. Right, so first off, I'm going to dip that in some water into the powdered cutting mix. There we go. Here's another stick. So I'll just show you that. Okay, so I'm just going to put a hole in there, like so. Take my coated stick, pop them in. We shall label that as powdered. Alright, and here we go in the greenhouse. I've got this one now. We'll put a hole in there. Open up our Clone X. Got a good coating on there. Gently drop them in. And label that one. Right, there he is, with my illegible handwriting. So here we have them. I put 4 in each pot because I can separate them if they do take. Done with one with gel and one with powder. I've got a couple here sitting in water, the same as the mangoes were, and we'll see if they take as well. In all, I've got 10 persimmons. Hopefully a couple of those will grow at least. Enjoy life, and I'll catch you in the garden.